What's out is the universe is getting ready to show you a sign. Lost reversed. This could have something to do with Saturn and Pisces. Saturn and Pisces reversed, lost reversed. Someone wanted you isolated. Okay, there's not gonna be loss for you. Someone wanted you isolated, and then they wanted you thinking there was gonna be a loss or something for you in your life. They're wanting you to think there's going to be some kind of ending or something. Like a loss of something material. This is someone who's been trying to mirror their karma onto you. It's someone been trying to mirror their bad karma or misfortune onto you. And then you were supposed to be feeling confused. That cycle is ending almost. Saturn is in Pisces right now. It's retrograde, and then it's about to go direct. It's still going to be in Pisces, but it's going to go direct, I think, on Thanksgiving Day. And then it's going to leave Pisces permanently for like the next, I think it's 36 to 40 years or something. It's not going to come back around to like a long time. So in February. So it's a cycle, a karmic cycle ending or something. Like around February time. It could be a shadow period. It could be around January. Only the universe knows what the situation is, but so yeah, there's not going to be a loss for you. So that could be a sign or confirmation for you. Yep, Saturn is actually in Pisces right now. It's been in Pisces off and on for the last almost 3 years. So you're not in danger, is what I'm hearing. You're not in danger. You have nothing to worry about. This could be something being transcended. Someone else is nervous about you. Someone else that's wanted you scared and stuff is nervous. Because they know you're good or something, or they know you're not scared or nothing. You was never going to have any kind of loss. It's been illusions going on and stuff. Yeah, psychic ability. You have psychic abilities. Trust your intuition. Somebody was trying to block your intuition during this transit with Saturn and Pisces. They was trying to limit your psychic abilities and stuff, stuff like that. 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. Yeah, you're fortunate and blessed. There ain't gonna be no loss. Yeah, fears, worries, tense situation. Someone else, they could be observing you or watching you or something. Someone else is in that energy, fear, worried, and tense. There's beneficial changes, top of the deck. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. You could have been having to wait for something. Wait on with regards to something. Okay, so let's actually read this. Saturn and Pisces. It's reversed, so Saturn, the suit of ambition. This could have had something to do with your career. planet Saturn is about control and application, the need to reshape, restructure. It's also about achievement in the world. And with Pisces, Pisces is about sympathy, sensitivity, imagination, spiritual and mystic dimensions. It's also about psychic stuff, psychic abilities, metaphysical. They don't have Uranus in this oracle, but Saturn and Pisces, the laws. So Saturn's about ambition. Pisces is about understanding, sympathy, and sacrifice. So, and this picture is a raven. A raven picks at the last scrape of flesh from a bony skull. Saturn is traditionally the planets that can signify loss. You're actually going to be having, you're not going to have loss. You're actually going to be, because of, you're going to be rewarded, actually. After hard Saturn cycles, you get rewards if you know, on the good side of things, on the good side of karma, you're a good person, etc. So all your hard work during this Saturn transit is you're gonna have rewards at the end. Above is a grand house and grounds. Couples stroll in a carefree manner in the evening light. They was wanting you to think you was gonna lose property, house, stuff like that, like material stuff. You're not. Okay, so if you have this, I'm just gonna read this just how it is. You could have this placement in your natal chart, or definitely this is collective energies going on right now. Much of the Saturn Piscean potential for self-discipline and responsibility is invested in helping other people with problems. So maybe that's something you've been doing or something. You could be using your intuition to help other people. You could do some kind of spiritual work or psychic work or something. The sensitivity of people with this planet sign combination to others' needs can make it difficult for them not to become involved in helping people in some way. You could be a people pleaser, or maybe during this transit, the universe has taught you to get out of that. You could have been self-sacrificing or something, and the universe has restricted that or something. Saturn is also about what area you mature, like where in your life you have to mature. So during this transit, last couple of years, the universe could have been showing you where you needed to mature or grow or something. If this manifests in a professional job, then all well and good, but the demands will be great. You could be highly in demand or something with your work or something. Maybe with your psychic work, spiritual work. You could have had to have been taking on more work than usual during this transit. Saturn Pisces have a strong insight into the motivations of those around them, but should be careful that they don't lose their own identity when faced with other people's demands. Yeah, there's been this thing going on and stuff. I noticed during the Saturn transit, Saturn and Pisces, the last couple of years, it's been people like, I've been picking stuff up like this and readings and stuff and the energy. It's like people, karmic people, they've been doing this thing. I don't know if they just always been doing this. It just came out to light or something. But they've been trying to have other people in their identity and stuff. They've been trying to get you to lose your identity and take on their identity and be them. Like they literally been trying to use magic to turn you into them. Like some weirdo stuff. So you could have been dealing with something like that. You did not lose your own identity when faced with other people's demands. Excessive imagination and sympathy can create problems that don't really exist, as other people's sadness, sorrows, and losses become their own. You could have been dealing with something like that. See, look, that's what I'm saying. Someone else that's in a fear, worries, tense energy, saying you're good and stuff, and you're in the great good fortune energy, or you're not going to have a loss. That person was they wanted you to feel like other people's and energy and emotions was yours. They wanted you to think their sadness, sorrows, losses was going to become yours. This is a huge confirmation and clarity for a lot of you guys. Saturn and Pisces is a very confusing time and stuff. Saturn deals with time, and then Pisces is confusion on the negative end. It's the challenge in it. On the challenging side of things is a confusing time period. So that's almost ending. That's like 2-3 months. Not even 3 months, actually. It's like 2 months and some weeks. A few weeks or something. So less than 3 months. This transit is ended and stuff. Yeah. So it says, often Saturn Pisceans feel the desire or need to work in seclusion or retreat from the world in some way. You could have felt like you needed to go into seclusion or something like that, or you could have felt like you needed to get space and stuff from other people because you didn't want to be absorbing other people's energy or emotions. But it's been people still trying to, they still been trying to have you in their walking in their energy and stuff. It may be that they will be attracted to the study of the deeper processes in the subconscious mind. And in such interests as psychology. But watch that an excessive tendency to compulsive inward looking does not become over obsessional. Saturn Pisceans are better looking outward toward others than looking within. When this card is chosen in a reading, it indicates a loss of some kind. So there's not going to be no loss of some kind for you. There's actually going to be a loss of some kind for someone else. Someone that was against you or something, or competing or whatever they've been doing. It's someone else that's actually dealing with misfortune. Someone else is obsessively worrying about you having a loss, or obsessively wanting you to have a loss. Okay, so such as events. Could be something with number 123. Events, a feeling of loss. Situations involving hospitals or health clinics. Work in the field of complementary therapies. You could be some kind of therapist or work in healthcare or something. Counseling others. Developing interest in the occult. You could work in the occult or something, like, not work in the occult, but like do stuff that's like tarot and stuff, being a spiritualist and stuff. So yeah, so this is just confirmation. You good and stuff. You gonna be good. This is the universe showing you a sign or something. Yeah, actually, if you work in a field like with spirituality, psychic, whatever I just listed, someone else was wanting you to feel like you was gonna lose your job, or something with your business was gonna fail, and they wanted you to think you was gonna have to get a new job, or they wanted you to think you needed to be doing something else. Okay, so yeah, they've been, during this transit, they've been doing all kind of magic over your finances and stuff. You're someone reliable, clever, educated, balanced. This could be excellent opportunities being offered to you. This could be business opportunities, collab opportunities. This could be something with scholarships or the pursuit of education. It's something to do with work. So this is good news. This person on this card is smiling and stuff. You're happy. You could have learned about something. You have rewards coming from this challenging Saturn cycle. You have financial rewards coming.